Suplex, the tape is fireproof. Turnbuckle sweet, goes in the soundproof. Wrestling minds, tag team with the truth. PUW revolution in the booth. Hard life, hard fights, we dissect the game. Chair shots, still locks, Hall of Fame names. Voices slam like a pile driver claim. From Cali to the mat, it's the gold we proclaim. Evolve with the grind, evolve with the sound. Evolve in the ring, bodies hit the ground. PUW feel the weight of the crown. 1, 2, 3, the king's been found. Yeah, we talk the heat. From the ropes to the plot, it's a masterpiece. Underdogs rise and the crowd repeat. Every move, every groove, make the history sweet. Mike's on fire like a flaming table.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children and monsters of all ages, space and time, welcome to Evolve episode 37. Last week was crazy. I wasn't here, and it was probably one of the best episodes ever. I will be humbly say that. I'm joined today with EOD 33 Wrestling Hub. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good.
Now, usually at this point, I would give it to Terrell, and he gives me a nice 1 minute great speech about CJ Wolfie for real love, and all that stuff. I'll wait till he comes on.
He's coming in right now.
I know. I can't do it myself. It's just I'm not Elvis.
I am still here, regardless, whether you like it or not. I will always be around. I am here. I am nowhere, but I'm everywhere.
Oh, jeez.
All right, hit it, Terrell.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Terrell, and this is my lady, the beautiful werewolf.
Hello, it's CJ Wolfie. How y'all doing?
And together we are For Real Love. And we are joined by Mr. EOD. He is the man who knows the plan. He is the news director. He is the wise man. And then we also have Mr. and Mrs. Invisible, who cannot be seen, but that's what invisible means. You can't see them. And this is the PUWF Evolve Post Review.
Thank you, sir. Nice and sultry tones of jazz today, ladies and gentlemen, by the way he's talking. Today, we're talking about surprises, some good, some bad, some what that, in all the heavens that happened here. But let's start off with, are you ready? Let's go. A very deflated Callie Armstrong coming out of the ring, like, just chilling out, like beautiful wear clothing. You know, we were like, me and my and Cardi, and we're doing like fashion designer tips, like maybe she just cut that little thing right there, maybe take off the shoulder pad. Anyway, she goes to the ring. She says that she was gone for a while, and again, we are confirming that Evolve time is so different that for 3 weeks for them is like 3 months. And times for them, like, doesn't make any sense. We'll put that out there.
For real.
It doesn't make no sense. She talks about that she thinks she's ready. She had to find herself. She doesn't win. She wins and she learns. She never loses. She wins or she learns. I like that phrase. I do like that. And at the end, she's like, I'm ready. Kendall Gray, let's run it back. I want to do this again. I think I'm ready. P Nasty, or PJ Vasta, if you're nasty, comes out, and great shirt, great like tank top and like nice pants, really cool shoes. Comes out, and I want to give a shout out to Malcolm Muscle. PJ Vasta was talking that ish better than Fatu at certain points. I'm like, Jesus, that's saying a lot for Fatu. But she comes out, says her stuff, and then, ladies and gentlemen, PJ Vasta confirms time travel in Evolve.
When the result at Succession didn't go your way, Evolve moves fast, and it done moved on without you. You gave Evolve the shot in the arm that it needed to get up and running, but now that it's up, there's a new hard body in the house. It's me, PJ Vasa. I'm the most dominant girl in Evolve right now.
There you go. All right. Ooh, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can't hear you guys. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Right there. Okay. Give me a second, later. I gotta fix my thing real quick. I can't hear you guys at all. You guys keep talking. Give me a second.
Well, her voice reminds me of this comedian out of California. I can't remember her name. I'll try to throw it in the comments. Like, once this goes, once this becomes a VOD or something.
All right. Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, my speaker's all weird.
Yeah.
All right.
Can y'all
after
hear
that
us?
was
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah,
I hear you
perfectly.
too.
Yeah.
pretty last. After that talk, Callie's like, "You want to do something? Let's go." And PJ Voss is like, "Say less." So they start fighting each other, and they were throwing hammers at each other in the turnbuckle in the corner, just back and forth, back and forth. Referees had to take both apart. We get Callie Armstrong versus PJ Voss next week. TJ Wolfie Terrell, your thoughts and prediction on who's going to win?
Man, looking forward to this, but I think PJ Voss is gonna get this. She knew of it coming. She got that. No, she the hard body, new powerhouse woman down there. Yeah, I think she getting it. She ready to dominate. That Jacob Fatu's daughter, she ready to dominate. For real. Shoot.
Is that true?
For real.
Is that really true?
No, I just be saying that. She Jacob Fatu's daughter for something. She got that same attitude like him. So like, yeah. Baby V.
By the way, for the 22 people watching, thank you. We love you. Keep hanging out with us. Terrell, your thoughts on? Oh wait, who do you think is gonna win next week? Oh, you already said it. PJ Vasa. Terrell, your thoughts?
We got two women. One that's been dominant as a Evolve Women's Champion, and then we got Baby V, the new woman on the yard, coming to state her claim in the Evolve world. I'm torn because I like them both. I really don't know who's gonna win, but what I will say is that the best woman will win.
Okay.
The Baby V ain't out here playing, man. Yeah. That's PJ Voss for anybody that's wondering.
Yes.
Like Baby D. You know, like Baby D?
From Friday.
Yeah, from Friday. The Baby V.
Yeah, Baby V.
I like that. EOD, your thoughts and predictions. Who's gonna win next week?
All right. When I first saw one, because I took English class, when she said something, I was like, "Oh, that's foreshadowing. PJ Voss is going to come out." But when she came out, I was like, "Oh my god!" Like Callie Armstrong has always been like Terrell said, like dominant. She's big. PJ Voss like towers over her, and it was crazy. It was crazy, and when she was talking, it's like, oh, go ahead.
Like a prison. It's like a prison.
Yeah.
Like I've been out here I've been on a court for 10 years. Seen it all. Done it all. Oh, who you think you is, OG? who said that? Who calling out the OG?
Oh my god.
And the young blood bigger than the OG.
Yeah.
And to me, it was just crazy. And the fact she did give her flowers, though, I will say that. She's like everything she's done for Evolve. And hey, she was right with this whole sliding timeline, like a comic book and everything. For us, it doesn't seem like a long time, but yeah, really for them because of the way they do the tapings, it's been a while. And yeah, she kind of replaced it because when I saw her come out, I was like,
that was a nice touch.
I was like, oh wow, that's a big lady right there. Like when she took out Kendall, that was one thing. But seeing her next to Callie, I'm like, and when she was talking to Callie like she was a punk, I was like, okay, yeah, this is gonna be good. I hope that there is no winner next week. I hope somehow they can continue like maybe a feud, but Callie's really done everything she needs to do on Evolve, and beating Callie will be a big feather under Vaz's hat. So I would say if I have to choose a winner, it's probably gonna be Vaza next week. So
okay. Damn. All right. Cardi M, Invisible Woman, who pops in.
Yes.
Who is going to? What was your thoughts on the Callie Armstrong promo and PJ Vasa coming in? They're throwing hammers at each other. And who do you think is going to win next week?
I think it was cool to see a new style from Callie, and I'm excited to see where PJ Vasa goes. I think this will be a kick-ass match, so we'll see.
Okay. Everyone's giving me politician answers. I love that.
Oh wait, hold on 1 second. Before you go, I just want to say one thing real quick about Kelly Armstrong's outfit. I really liked it. It gave like Serena and Venus Williams vibes to it. So that's all I want to say because I forgot to say that. But I liked it. I liked it.
Yeah. No, it was good. It was good. Like I wish the it was a V-neck. Like again, I love fashion. I grew up around women all
We
my
were
life.
talking about it, but no, I like Callie's mindset. You know, every loss is an opportunity to learn.
Yeah,
So.
smart. And by the way, I learned that from an evil DC villain back in I think it was Young Justice. Like even a failure is opportunity to learn something. So I love that. I think Callie's gonna lose, and then Callie goes up to NXT. There's a shift of wrestlers that are happening now, like JC Jane, Jordan Grace, Lash Legend, maybe Trick, maybe Oba are shifting. So now we gotta take some people from Evolve and then shift them over there, and then ipso facto, all that stuff. That's why. Shout out to EOD talked about Brooks Jensen and Lexus King on dark matches. Nikita Lyons and the Funkadactyls 2.0 with her on house shows. Like, we'll talk about them later. Like I get mad at the Funkadactyls or the Danceadactyls. But let's go back a little bit because I kind of forgot about this. When the show started, you had the OG3, as I like to call themselves, Vandy Project come out. They're coming inside the performance center, and if we're gonna glaze, I love that Jackson Drake said. Oh wait, by the way, I forgot. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. When we say his name,
Living your life like you're thirsty. Living your life like you're thirsty.
he said if we're gonna glaze Keanu Carver, let's do the same thing. He has all the tools he needs except for one, which is braids. No matter what, the OG3 are gonna take care of it. No mention of Zeta Steel. No mention of where she was. No mention of where she went. So that sucks. Right off the bat. We'll put that out there. We'll talk about that later at the end. And if anyone wants to talk about that, please let me know right now before we get to the next segment because I just Jesus Christ.
I mean, we can talk about it now.
Okay. What are your thoughts? Okay, by the way, when they showed how the OG3 took care of themselves, if you remember, I saw this twice. They purposely cut out Bryce Donovan and they barely showed Zeta Steel. Barely showed in that. It's like they never existed by a weird circumstance. So, CJ Woofy Terrell, what are your thoughts on the beginning promo of the show and the fact that they are doing revisionist history so fast in Evolve?
They're getting real good at it.
Yeah, man, they're getting real good at erasing history.
Oh yeah.
Like it never existed. Even with some of the stuff that they've said throughout, even in the last parts of the show, I had, asked baby girl if like you heard what the commentary team just said. She was like, yep, I heard every last word they just said. It's like, yo, they real deal like trying to pull a veil over our eyes or something. Like we don't remember.
Like what in the world?
That's what sucks
It's
too.
interesting to see. Yeah, it's interesting to see the new.
Like
opening
they real clever at doing that because on the main roster they'll slip up and say something, or probably on NXT they'll slip up and probably mess up and say something. But
no, all right, that's fine.
yeah.
EOD, your thoughts on that?
That was the first thing I know. So I was like, oh, it's kind of cool. I was like, wait a minute, there's only 3 of them. I'm like, I was like, oh, I guess this must have been the beginning of some new tapings or something. And they just did not mention her whatsoever. They could have at least said something like, oh, maybe they had to kick her out because she was losing. Just something. They acted like she never existed. I do like the fact that they said the OG3. Once they said OG3, I was like, oh yeah, Zeta gone. We're never seeing Zeta again. And the whole storyline with Keanu Carver's a little weird too because it's always the Vandy Project took out Keanu Carver. No, Bryce Donovan took out Keanu Carver. And he was part of the Vandy Project. So really should be more mad at Bryce, but since he's not there, in fact, they should have said that. Well, he's not here. Well, since he's not, I can't get my hands on him. I'm going to get my hands on you for ordering it or something like that. But they just always kind of made it seem like Jackson Drake kind of was the one that did it. And even he said, I didn't touch him. It wasn't me. It wasn't my hands that got his arm messed up, but they just never elaborated. But the promo itself was good and everything. And I think I said this before too. these were the three that was always kind of featured on NXT with like maybe Ethan Page and stuff like that anyway. So I guess they're just leaning into it now. So maybe we might not get another female member for a while.
I hope. I mean,
I hope they do, but the way it looks like,
it ain't gonna be PJ Vasa. Let's just be real on that. She'll scare them boys.
But it is funny. It is funny how they mention you know, Keanu Carver, he has a cast on his arm due to an attack that Jackson Drake orchestrated. Like what? Man,
he didn't even orchestrate it. He just said
do something to solve it.
He said solve it. Name. He didn't say how to do it or anything. He didn't orchestrate nothing. But
shoot, say his name, man.
Sexist to PJ Vasa. It'll go down bad.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Like, and they could have mentioned Zeta Steel. I don't even care if they said, you know, our numbers are smaller now, and they were like, yeah, well, you know, one had, or he could have said, you know, they were some they were some weak links anyway. Like, just mention something to. You don't gotta say their name, but just acknowledge the fact that y'all did have more members.
Yeah, as much as they mentioned Jasmine Nix on NXT was like crazy. They were doing that for weeks after that. I'm like, okay, they went overkill on that. I'm like, all right, we got it the first week, but it's like, man, y'all really tried to embarrass her. Like, week one, Jasmine Nix had to go. Week 2, I'm so glad that I replaced that so-called enforcer. Jasmine Nix. Oh, I'm like, they talking a whole bunch of crap about Jasmine. They just letting it be known,
and that's not fair.
And by the way, that was dirty.
By the way, Ricky Smokes did say in passing, our numbers may have gone down, but the OG3 will always stand strong. He did say that, like just at the end.
I kind of thought maybe he was just talking about Bryce, and then I was like, oh well, I guess that could infer Zeta Steel too, since you know.
No, it was I listened to that twice. And I'm like, okay, so that's how you write them off. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about somebody that will not get written off. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, before we start, all the wrestlers that you're seeing on Evolve have been on Evolve for exactly 1 year on the ID program. Happy anniversary for you guys. You still got a job. Congrats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So good for you guys.
All right. Man, we gotta celebrate those that still have their jobs, because there's a lot of wrestlers that lost their job over the course of months this year, man. We literally saw Braun Strowman crying on Twitter, man. I think episode 2 of Everything You Can Eat. What's the name of the show?
Everything's on the menu.
Yeah, everything on the menu. Everything on the menu.
Everything's on the menu.
His viewership went through the roof. Like, it's the number 2 most viewed TV show on USA Network right now.
Nice.
And he literally started crying, and you know, he mentioned that, you know, he had lost his job and he didn't know where his career was going to go. It's just, he was just so passionate about something that he used to do. He didn't know where to go. And, you know, just to, you know, have people show up for him still, you know, man, Braun, we love you, man. Braun Strowman, we love you, bro.
That's great.
We love you, man.
Number 2.
We love you.
But
to see him cry was sad though. Yeah. That was sad. But
no,
yeah, man.
Here's the sad part about that. He'll get that money in USA, right? He'll get that. I'm happy he's the number 2. I'm happy for that. He'll be number 1 as long as he's like, he's hanged out with a bunch of crazy people in wrestling. And all he has to do is like call some people that are not working. Hey, you want to be on TV for a second? Just act crazy. Hey, Sandow, you doing anything right now? Not really. I'm on NWA. All right, come on over here to our show for like at least 1 episode. Just promote our stuff. That's fun for. I actually like that for him. Good for him. But speaking of people that have a job, Eli Knight versus Shawn Legacy. This match was 6 minutes long. It felt like it was a 15-minute ROH match. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I do like Eli Knight's style. It's very, who's the guy that had a feud with Hangman Page and the guy's house burnt? Strickland.
Swerve.
Swerve, yeah.
Very Swerve Strickland, right around the side. He slid down to the floor. He did a tope con hilo to the outside. A lot of jumping elbows. And I told EOD this, is I guess the inventor of a move I've never seen before, where you drop kick the turnbuckle and then in turn you do a moonsault. Never seen that before in my life. And I've heard 3 podcasts up until tonight. All of them said the same thing. I've never seen anyone do that before, ever. So shout out to you, Eli Knight. You got the highlight reel for that. But Sean Legacy taking a page out of like Pete Dunne's playbook, just throwing out German suplexes, going to the outside, the inside. He did a move where he grabbed the second ropes. He still, while holding on to the second ropes, went to the outside, did a donkey kick because he kind of set up Eli Knight for the 619 position. Did a donkey kick and then pulled himself to the inside. And Eli Knight was going to do the Superman press, which is kind of like it's on a top turnbuckle. I don't know what it is. I want to see that actually. But Sean Legacy came, did the shambles for the 1, 2, 3, and he made it. Before we get the post match, which you're lucky, Chewy, I made a video just for you specifically, but I'll put that next week. EOD, your thoughts and rating of this match? 6 minutes, but it was a banger from beginning to end.
I thought it was a really good match. It was a good showcase for Eli Knight. I always keep wanting to say now Eli Drake. It doesn't even matter. It's like the Knight, LA Knight. But anyway, it was a good showing. And Sean Legacy is starting to show again. Now he's on a winning streak. Why he is Sean Legacy? Why he kind of reminds me of like the babyface John Cena for Evolve. That's what he reminds me of. And Sean can, for like a bigger dude, he can go. If he wasn't so big, he would be a cruiserweight, in my opinion. But yeah, I like the moves that Eli Knight did. Like you said, that one crazy move that he did, like never really seen it before. But yeah, I think he has a bright future ahead of him on Evolve. I don't know who he'll feud with next or anything like that, but I like the fact that Sean gave him that Captain America pep talk at the end of the loss. I just thought the whole match was good, so I give that match actually an A if we're grading.
Okay.
So.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Before we get to CJ Woodfree Terrell, clip number 1 of this episode of this match.
More athleticism. Springboard moonsault. No, 1 count as Legacy kicks out.
He is disrespectfully athletic. He is fly like no other. You can see that. A moonsault, the way he just jumped up there to the top rope. I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
What do you think he means by disrespectfully athletic?
I think he's a good guy. I think he's just saying he's really, really athletic here. Am I wrong here?
No, I think that's probably exactly what he means.
CJ Woodfree Terrell, your thoughts and rating of the match?
I enjoyed it. They showed down there, man. It does remind me of like an old like indie match back in like Ring of Honor or old style Evolve they had back in the day. But I really enjoyed that match. The Eli Knight, he got something going, so he gonna do good on Evolve for sure. But like if feuding with people like that Diesel and Triple H tag team on there, like they already trying to start something. But if he get a partner, maybe he'll start something with them. I don't know, but yeah, I really enjoyed the whole thing. In the match, I give that A as well. And Sean Legacy, I've been saying it too. Sean Legacy is literally John Cena Evolve.
Yep.
Like you just sees like the younger version of John Cena back in the day in him. So if they got that same mindset with Sean, push him on up there, cause he can go too.
Oh yeah.
He got the mic skills too. So go on, put him up there. Maybe the John Cena.
Also, Terrell, before you answer, VIP section is back. Yippee-ki-yay. They
Yeah.
listen to us.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on that? And the first 2 guys that were there were the like as TJ said, the Diesel brothers. They're called Necessary Roughness, but I'm going to call them the Diesel brothers. They can kiss my ass on that. I'm sorry, guys.
That Triple H's baby.
That's Triple H's baby.
that Triple H's baby.
Coming to the ring.
That man.
Triple H's baby.
Yeah, man.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, Necessary Roughness, man. There's literally Triple H and Kevin Nash all over again, for real. Just like like new generation Triple H and Kevin Nash. But yeah, I think the match with Eli Knight and Sean Legacy was definitely amazing. It was cool from point A all the way to point B, man. I'm gonna give the match a A as well. It was definitely dope seeing Eli Knight showcase his skills his defense and offense. Sean Legacy was the perfect person to have in his first match. You know, with Sean Legacy, man, he ring awareness, like he knows his stuff, man. And you know, the little pep talk he gave him at the end, that was a nice touch. But as far as in with what happens next, I'm gonna give it over to Mr. and Mrs. Invisible.
All right.
Because
Before
y'all know how I feel about my technical wrestlers.
Yes, but let's before we get to that post match, I give this match an A. Eli Knight had 6 minutes and he knew what the hell to do, and I give him credit for that. The moves that he was doing was very inventive. It's very like I've seen a couple people do it, but since we have new prospects, and Mike Cunningham was a Cody ripoff, and this guy is a Strickland ripoff, but with very inventive moves. I want to give that. Strickland has never done that before, so I can't. There's no plagiarizing in that aspect, but. Sean Legacy being like it's like if it's like if John Cena took the spirit of John Cena and then like transferred it to Sean Legacy at the end of his career. So like, okay, I kind of got the formula right. Now you can have it. This is what you're supposed to do. It took me like 15 years to get to where I needed to be. I'm like, all right, I get that. That's cool. Clip number 2.
A busy guy. He's got a big mouth.
You always say that. I just think this is a guy who's very motivated. He's proud of the work he puts in. He lets everybody know.
Have you seen his Instagram videos, Peter? I mean, in the ring he's great, but what the guy does, I just don't get it.
You're one of those people who follows people on Instagram and then hates on them in their comments. That's you, aren't you?
I don't follow him. I just search his name and look every.
Oh, that's even worse.
Put in a bad mood. And right now, Eli's probably in a bad.
Yeah, that's a nice little secret that we just found out. Peter Stone is a stalker of Instagram. And doesn't follow you, but he'll just say bad comments and walk away. Boo you, sir. Now, after the match, like we said, Chuy Martinez. I don't have boo. Well, you know what? This is no gender where I'm from, so we're just gonna say this is for Chuy. Here we go. Now. Oh, wait, no, wait. That's not the button for Chewy. This is the button every time Chewy comes out.
No. Wait.
So he comes out with new shirt. No more yellow, black, polka dots. He comes out with a new shirt, talks to Sean Legacy. You see Eli Knight in the back, and Sean Legacy does give him a pep talk. I do like that. And he's like, yeah, I can do it. You know, you're in the big leagues. Then the Diesel brothers come out of the VIP section. They look at Chewy and they say something because I don't even know what the hell they said. And ladies and gentlemen, when you have a promo, you should really read what you are saying and then talk to the writer and say, hey, this sounds kind of sus. But let's hear it ourselves.
And then these bingo hall rejects. And this is who you decide to cheer for? It's pathetic. Matter of fact, I say we have a tag match right now between these two bums, huh? Yeah, I think I got a solid pump going on. Let's get it going.
Oh, yeah, I see Terrell's face. That's exactly what I meant. Read what you are saying, ask questions, you can improvise, but sir, anyway. As they're saying this, Chewy's like, hey, let them have their shine. Thatcher comes out and say, hey, none of that, sir, like a parent. Cardi M said that. And she's like, look, if you want to have a tag team, we'll set it up, but that's next week. So next week, oh yeah, by the way, as this was saying, I have not showed Terrell this. Let me see if I can find this. Where are you, sir? There you are. As Thatcher said his things and we were gonna leave, someone was eagerly happy.
Hey!
So, you know, he's like, welcome back. Yeah, I haven't seen you for a while. What is wrong with Sean Legacy? He is just a geek. Anyway, now, EOD, your thoughts on the, Thatcher, and who do you think is going to be the tag team partners that's going to come in?
I have no idea. I'm hoping it might be somebody new, like maybe from the ID Pro, since he's in charge of that, and not Sean Legacy and a partner or Eli Knight or a partner to Shawn Legacy. I just hope it's somebody new, just so we get some new blood into it. But I thought the whole thing was kind of I thought it was cool. The setup was nice. It was nice seeing Thatcher back, and the Diesels. You can see they're putting a lot into those guys, and they look like somebody that would be on the main roster already. Maybe not, all their move sets and everything got to get polished up, but their look looks like their main roster ready. Even though we know you got to go to NXT first, but I just hope they just get somebody, maybe some of the LFG guys or whoever they, just somebody different. Just so some new faces, so that way we can introduce these tag belts that I thought they were going to introduce for Gold Rush, but I guess not. So.
Nope. I hate that, by the way. Terrell, CJ Wolfie, your thoughts on the post segment? Shawn Legacy being a fanboy, and who do you think is going to be the tag team for next week?
I agree with EOD as well. I hope it's somebody fresh and new, like just not nobody that's already on involved. I don't know. There's like something like the dirty booking. They probably bringing Cappuccino Jones and Cartwheel, and made them get another rematch with them again. But hopefully not really, because I don't think they finished with all that. But yeah, I hope it's somebody new. And Shawn Legacy, Lord have mercy. He just, that was so funny. That was so funny. I thought he was just geeked out over this man. But yeah, I hope it's somebody. Like, he's just super geek. But I hope it's somebody. I hope it's a new pair of people.
Okay, I get that. I have a prediction, and if it comes out, I'm a genius. High Rise needs a manager. Thatcher's there, and why not? They're like, you got big, like, you want to do a big meaty match. Shout out to Coach. He said that you heard that, yeah.
PJ Voss and Callie Armstrong,
a big meaty match. He's like, I don't know if I can say that about these two. Okay. He's like, hey man, I said it. I want to put a gift shout out to you. Shout out to the DRCW show as well. We'll give you a shout out later on at the end of the show. I kind of want to see them. They need a tag. They need Wesley's gone. You can't put him in the catering for the next 6 months until you figure it out. Bring them back. And if they want to be a tag team with a manager, Thatcher's the guy. It'll really train them to be like more technical. They're big guys, but big guys who are technical, that's different. That's the way to go. But that's my thoughts on that. What are you guys' thoughts on that? Like High Rise, if not them, like CJ Wolfie said, I'm gonna get Adrenaline Drip versus Cappuccino Jones again. I'm like, all right, I guess.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a best of 5.
No one they booking.
Yep. Okay, I'll give you that. This is gonna be kind of sad because I can't show the clip of this, but we can hear this, ladies and gentlemen. Mason Holiday and Layla Diggs are backstage and they're practicing a TikTok. Dun 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 da da da. Bop, whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, Nikita Lyons finally got some gut in her promo. Let's have a listen.
Goes 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom, 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 crack. Okay, go. Boom, 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 crack. Yes, that's how you do it. Trash. Trash. Can we help you? It looks like y'all the ones who need a little help because you look like your Wi-Fi is buffering a little bit. I can really help out with that choreo because I got it good. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. I see what's going on here.
She was getting food on that promo.
She said trash.
Dun, 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 dun. Trash. I'm like, oh, that's what you gotta do.
Stupid, man.
Mason Holiday said, I have a TikTok dance for you. My fist, your face. Nikita Lyons takes out her phone. She does a selfie. This is the before. And ladies and gentlemen, Nikita Lyons always knows how to make a meme of herself.
They're good.
That's a keeper, ladies and gentlemen.
She's showing out.
Oh my God! Next up, I have it right here. Actually, I don't have it right here. They didn't show it. Nikita Lyons. I really hate that freaking person. Oh my God, Nikita Lyons.
That part, that exit of the segment really came off very cartoonish. And I was just busting out laughing when I saw it, man. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. It's like, did she really just do that?
I mean, she maneuvered out of the room, shaking her hips. Why she said she gonna get that done?
Yeah, it looked like something. It looked like something you would have seen on the Boondocks or something.
Oh Lord.
Ladies and gentlemen, run it back.
I'm like, bro, the camera angle and everything was perfect.
It's like Homer going to the bushes.
Like it didn't like he followed her. It didn't like he followed her or whoever had it. They just literally let her exit off of the camera frame. Like it was.
Oh my god, I loved it. Stage left her ass out of there. But ladies and gentlemen, going on to the next, Nikita Lyons versus Mason Holiday. I want to give a shout out to EOD. She saw Mason Holiday on and the house show with with Nikita Lyons. It was more of a heel tactic. I do love that. This match was okay. This was a kind of okay. Nikita Lyons had a great match with Wendy Chu. She had a okay to good match with Mason Holiday. She was doing punches. She was grinding around. She was focusing on her neck because again, Mason was doing damage on the neck. At a certain point, I don't know why this happened, ladies and gentlemen. We'll talk about that later. While the match was going on, they did a double clothesline to each other on the outside, and the match was going pretty good. Then all of a sudden, who are you?
Clothesline. Who's gonna get to their feet first? Wait a minute. Whoa. Ariana Grace? See, I hate to be cheesy here, but this proves that anyone could show up on Evolve. What's Ariana doing here? I don't know, but I'm happy to see her. She looks like $1 million. Look at that smile. Can we let's keep the camera on her. I'm loving this. Oh, well, there is a match going on. Well, all right. And that's it. And Ariana's gone. I mean, that's
Oh my god.
They could keep the camera on her.
Oh yeah, there's a match going on. Oh my bad. By the way, I couldn't get it when she walked out of the ring. When she walked into the ring, like into the stage, she looked at the crowd and gave a disgusted face. Like, what am I doing here? Like, why am I getting like? I was like, oh hell no. But she left. Nikita Lyons did the Yam Slam. At a certain point, Mason Holiday, she tried to do a nice little, I think it was a backflip, and then no water in the pool. Nikita Lyons did a kick to the head, pushed her to the corner, then did the Vader bomb to 1, 2, 3. Post match, she did a TikTok dance next to the body of Mason Holiday, and like I'm out of here, and just TikToked her dancer ass out to the ring. CJ Wolfie Terrell, your thoughts and rating of the match? Layla Diggs versus Nikita Lyons, possibly next.
Yeah, Layla Diggs, definitely she gonna get a match with Nikita, but Nikita is just she been doing pretty alright so far. She ain't got her knee braces on no more, so I guess her knees are doing pretty good to go without the braces on. And it was a pretty good decent match, so I'll give it like a B. But yeah, both of them did pretty good on him. And Nikita TikToking out of the ring was crazy.
Yeah, that was messed up. Terrell?
I give the match a B as well. It's funny seeing Nikita Lyons do her more like comedic touch. As well as Layla Diggs and Mason Holiday. When Big Job was there, they was doing like their little comedic thing. And I'm actually looking forward to seeing them in a movie or something with Big Job. Nikita Lyons, she would do good in the project with him as well too. If they ever let her go that route. But as far as with the match, it was dope. So yeah, I give it a B. And it's rumored that they supposed to be starting a faction with Nikita Lyons.
Yeah. Okay. Before we get to EOD, two things. Clip number 2.
Locker rooms are all about ego. I know you're a former WWE 24/7 champion, but you were never actually in a locker room. Locker rooms are all about ego.
It's a fair point.
And going back to the TikTok videos, I would actually love to do them with you. We'd probably get a lot of views, but don't you still have that meniscus thing?
I was more concerned that you still had that block on TikTok.
Mason Holiday coming off a win in her previous match against Gentalo, looking for another tonight.
So I want to put that out there. So now we know that Robert Stone is blocked on TikTok. So that's one thing. 2, NXT lately is not giving a crap and treating Evolve like TNA because they're spoiling things that might happen. It's been rumored that they're setting up this thing in the house show because they're going to form on Evolve. So that kind of sucks, which means like Layla Diggs is going to fight Nikita. Nikita defeats Layla Diggs and then probably convinces them to become a group. Probably TikTok influence. Like, hey, I can give your views it up if you just join me. Like, follow me, do what I do, you know, and then that's when they turn heel. Because this should have been the shot. Sorry, this should have been the spot for Chantal, but that's a different path for Chantal now because everyone's out of here. So what are your thoughts on? So we go to EOD, then back to CJ Wolf and Terrell. EOD, your thoughts on the match, rating, and NXT are treating us like TNA. We don't like that.
All right. To me, I thought the match was a really good match, and to me, Mason Holiday looked like she's getting better in the ring, and Nikita looked like she's finally got it like all together now. Because she was good in the ring, she was good with the. I don't want to say. I guess it was funny. I don't want to say it's not a comedy act, but her heel work and everything. She's really making her heel work really good, and it's still layered on top of what her character already is, multimedia. What's the name? Multimedia something or other. But yeah, she did a really good job. She was doing a lot of moves. And like I said, Mason Hall was getting better. So I give the whole match a B in the sense of the story. Now the thing with NXT, I don't exactly agree with the spoiling of it for this particular instance. One, Nikita Lyons herself posted it out like a couple weeks ago, something about them dancing for the NXT. And anything that's not on TV technically is not canon, I guess. Like, because you got to practice out and see if it works and everything. So to me, I think that's what they're doing. So I don't think they're really spoiling it, but they're just practicing it. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, since it was never on TV, no one will know about it and everything. So that's the way I kind of see that going. But I kind of like the trio thing. Like, I did see it in action, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. And Mason Holiday doing a heel thing at the house show, like that. I was telling Visit Man earlier. I think remember when she did that little stomp, and then she kind of, I don't know, she stomps on them and kind of twists her leg or whatever. As a heel, like it was aggressive when she was doing it at the house show. So I think either she took y'all guys' advice about it, because I mean, it looked really good when she actually did that and everything. And like I said, the tapings are like a while ago anyway, so you got time to work on stuff. So, but yeah, that's how I see it.
Okay. TJ Wolfie and Terrell. By the way, breaking news: Ariana Grace is back in TNA, so now she can be in NXT, Evolve, and TNA. Yet we can't afford wrestlers. Anyway, your thoughts on that, TJ Wolfie and Terrell?
You over?
Yeah. Ariana Grace has been a very busy woman, man. Very busy, and now she's the GM of Evolve.
That's crazy, but it's something for her to do.
Yeah,
I say that.
I mean, but it's cool. Yeah, it's a nice little touch. I wonder, is she gonna change up her persona a little bit? You know, like be more serious, like real deal, more serious, or is she gonna be the type to like easily get annoyed?
She might put her foot down, especially with Justin Drake out here.
Oh man,
hey man, how she walk with Stevie?
Yep.
Shoot.
But she still got stacks. You better watch out.
Bring him along. Bring to be her assistant. Bring him along to protection.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say that out loud. I feel bad for the family because, like, Cristofino is going to Evolve. He's just, I don't know where the hell he is right now, but he's going back to Evolve. And Stacks, if Ariana Grace is going to Evolve, it's a package deal. Like, if when Ariana goes, Stacks goes. So now Stacks, welcome to Evolve. All we need now is Adriana Rizzo, and we have the whole package in Evolve, minus the Don, because the Don's on vacation. He's going up to the main roster soon. So, but yeah.
Oh, congratulations to Ariana Grace, because I didn't know the TNA thing, but
yeah,
she to me is the second coming of Chelsea Green. Like her cap, like that's what she reminds me of, Chelsea Green.
I wish they compared them.
So
I wish they compared them together.
We talked about that briefly last night. I was saying that I wish that they would have like a storyline where Apple Fire like keep losing, and then Chelsea Green feel like, you know, she needs someone that's gonna take charge their way, and you know, feel like she needs to be replaced. You know, and Ariana Grace comes out, they drop her, She's out for injury, whatever the case is, and then you have Stax Lorenzo and Ethan Page. They become tag team, so that's like the faction of those four, which will have no chill at all. They all four of them together will have no chill. Then sometimes you could probably add in Matt Cardona. He'll probably do a little sneak, little segments here and there sometimes when he appears with them or something.
But social media, anything.
And then probably like next year, Chelsea Green goes to do a open challenge at a PLE sometime next year, maybe WrestleMania, and that Alba Fire shows up after she done got all her opponents out the way, and she come back and do a face run, taking the title off of Chelsea. And see that, man, that's long-term booking right there, man.
And they won't do that because they are scared out their damn minds. But that's the purpose of we're talking about Evolve. Like, it's except for another thing that's going to happen later on. I prefer not to get spoiled. But ladies and gentlemen, when it's time,
the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Mount Olympus, the real live action figure.
Yup, looking sensational. Listen up, dummies. We're gonna take things from average to savage because the peaks are peaking and Big Daddy Red is speaking. And today, on the stud menu, drumroll please.
He's simply ravishing.
Rick Rude Ferocious is my all-time favorite ever. I mean, look at this guy. Tendon jacked, ready to attack. These delts deserve some belts. Lean and tight, abs are blazing through the night. The legs, who cares? This is an upper body business, dummies. That frame alone deserves a spot in the Hall of Fame. And just like Itzgal, he always made sure to let all of you dummies know that you are weak and pill, ready to fill. What up?
just in case I put it out there, copyright. I can't put the name of him.
Final verdict, Rick Rude gets a 10 on the studometer. Are you really shocked? The dude was on the same training regimen that Itzgal is on.
The most rigorous training schedule the human body can endure.
Ferocious. So drop a comment and let me know who do you want to see next on the stud menu. Dummies. Oh yeah.
Yo.
Wow.
Yeah, copyright's not to play with.
That man rapping Rick Rude, boy.
Yeah.
That man rapping Rick Rude got that 10.
He got the 10.
That's kind of weird. Again, it's Gall's 14, so he is above everybody else. But I do like that he talked about Rick Rude, but he was biased because he didn't want to talk about the quads. Like the quads weren't quadding for Rick Rude sometimes. We didn't want to talk about that, but I get it. He's your favorite. He get it.
He might have been 11 or might have been 10. Yeah, maybe it might have been a little bit lower. But if he had quads, maybe he might have been higher. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly. Like I think honestly it would have been like a 9.3. Yeah, exactly. But let's continue. I'm gonna add this. The current studometer, they call it the tag team search. He was looking for tag teams. He was talking about Harley Riggins and the Space Cowboy, which they're both cowboys apparently. So you have to add Riggins as well as a cowboy. So I didn't know that. Then he talked about Keanu, but like Keanu's like, just leave him alone. He's like, you know what?
He said, I'm not the guy you want.
Yeah, I'm not the guy you want. And he's like, he respects that, and he walks away from that. But he's just he's and the slow motions where he eats the protein powder and like chunks of it comes off his beard. I'm like, oh my god, that's just cringe. But at the end, he still is looking for no studometer, just looking for a tag partner. EOD, who do you think his tag partner should be? I say ultimately it should be Keanu, because if it's not Holloway, it should be Keanu.
I mean, you know what? There's a guy I saw over the weekend. Like I was telling you earlier, they had like a lot of NXT call-ups on the live show. It's a guy from Brussels. He's like jacked and everything. If they get him on Evolve, I can see that. I think it's like Michael. I have to look it up. I'll put it in the comments later and everything. Yeah. That guy, since he's new and you've gone the ball, because I can't see anybody on the roster right now besides Keanu. And Keanu, I guess if you're gonna try to do the comedy gimmick thing, and him slowly trying to wear Keanu down to be his partner, that could work, but I don't know if it will. Maybe I don't want to say hard moves. He's just a big guy. But yeah, like I can't see anybody on the roster. They have to bring somebody in.
Okay, I get that. CJ Wolfie and Terrell, and your thoughts on him still looking for a tag partner, and the slow motion of like the protein powder coming out of his mouth, and he looked like he looked like he just found the Macho Man bag of cocaine that was in the Jeep.
That was some Scarface stuff that he did.
Woo!
I'm gonna be chugging all that power.
Your thoughts?
Well, I actually thought it was gonna be Sam Holloway because they had something before.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they did tag once.
Yeah, I thought it could be him. Since he got built up too, since he had last seen the first time when he came back, he looked different. So I don't know for sure. I don't think anybody else is there. But Keanu Carver will be a good one too. And seeing the promos between the two will be kind of interesting too, because two different personalities. And I don't know. I think it'll probably say Holloway. I don't know. He might come back and catch up with him.
Yeah, I would say Sam Holloway too.
Okay, all right, I get that. It's just there's no one else that matches his muscle except for Holloway or Keanu, and Keanu would just stand there. Yeah.
Oh wait a minute, hold it. The guy's name is Mike DeRuiter. I think that's his name. That was the guy I saw at the house show that I guess he was making his NXT live debut, which means maybe he could end up on Evolve or something like that. He's from Brussels. He was, he's nothing to play with. So,
is he like super white with red hair?
No, he doesn't have red hair. He doesn't have red hair. He's got like I think he's got a bunch of tattoos, but he is just muscle on top of muscle. So I'm like, that's what I'm like. If you like, he's got that look that gal probably be envious of because he's a stocky dude too. He's kind of, I can't remember who he reminds me of, like a short ass Batista. Like he was like kind of big like that.
There's a guy that they got from the ID program that he used to wear a mask, and they like a lot of people in wrestling like this guy is just like Dragunov but like on steroids in terms of viciousness.
Oh God.
Like, okay. If you have a Dragunov on steroids with vicious, but they took the mask off him. It was just a white guy. So I'm like, oh, cool. But he was from Europe somewhere, so they might be the same guy. It might be Brussels, Germany.
Okay.
All right. Oh my God. Next up, and I have a button for you, sir, because you know I have a button for you. Where is it? Here we go. No. Oh yes. Chewy Martinez.
No. Wait. Wait.
Oh my God.
With Chantel Monroe, we're in the back. Chantel Monroe says like, look about Wendy Chu as well as how she thinks that she deserves a title against Kendall Gray. She calls her a freak. Still calls her a freak. Shout out to the DRCW show. They brought up the fact that was Owen Hart's thing. That Owen Hart was just, he's a freak. What a freak. I'm like, oh yeah, Owen Hart used to do that a lot. Like, just really emphasize on it. So shout out to you, Owen. She says that she has a chance to go after Kendall Gray. So, and she actually has a chance to go get the championship. So, and then we find out after that promo, Chewy Martinez says, back to you. Thank you that you said only that. Kendall Gray versus Chantel Monroe a week after Gold Rush. EOD, your thoughts?
It's not going to be the first time we talk about something like this. What they should have done was said Chantel has a title shot after Gold Rush on what was December 5th. The winner of who, because I think Lainey Reed's going to be fighting Kendall Gray at Gold Rush. Even though, and y'all just had y'all could have done this in post or something like that. Just put a graphic up, just put them split them in half. The winner of one of these two. That's what they could have done. So it's not like I thought Lainey Reed was probably going to win the match anyway. But I just wish they would have done that instead. Or even tease it, make it one more week before you even announce the match. Just wait until just keep the segment until after she wins at whatever Gold Rush she's going to win at or whatever that Evolve. But after it, just put that segment at that, so it look like, oh well, next week she's going to have the match instead of, oh yeah, 2 weeks later and we're going to have a match with someone else, but you're going to have this match with her, because as we've seen, when they do that, they kind of spoil stuff. So yeah, the promo was great. That whole reveal was trash and everything.
Yes.
And y'all just had NXT the night before, and it's like, just y'all had enough time to chop that up and everything, to me. So I don't know.
And that's what bothers me, because you had the chance. You had the chance to keep this for 36 episodes, ladies and gentlemen. We have not been spoiled. 36. We didn't know who was going to win between Kendall Gray and Callie Armstrong. We didn't know who was going to win between the Fatal 4-Way for who got the belt, Jackson Drake. We didn't even know if Bryce was going to win. We kind of knew he wasn't going to win because he got released. That's when it started to go downhill for us. But the fact that NXT is treating us like TNA, that they don't even care. I don't like. Good for Lainey Reed. You're right, EOD. She loses. So why would I want to watch a match that I'm guaranteed to know the outcome? Why should I watch it?
Yeah.
Kendall Gray's gonna either snap her arm or do the gray area or the gray shot. But anyway, CJ Winfrey Terrell, your thoughts on this promo?
Yeah, Chantel Monroe promo was pretty good. She did good on that. But yeah, them saying about that match though, after we saw Tuesday that Lainey Reed gonna go against her, Kendall for the Evolve title. Yeah, it's kind of messing up the thing about spoiling it. Like, yeah, they should have handled that more different than what they did. But yeah, they shouldn't. I ain't like promo. The Chantel promo good, but yeah, that deal revealing that, yeah, they should do that another way.
Yeah, it was pretty unprofessional on NXT's part, because all they had to do was just advertise week 1 of Gold Rush. That is it. You don't have to make no more announcements. Even though we did see Lainey Reed attack Kendall Gray, we get it. But you don't have to announce that it's going to be week 2. Like I don't know. It's just they didn't really care. I mean, even though we had another spoiler, but we're not going to talk about that right now.
Yeah, I think what they could have done, like what you were saying, they didn't have to announce it. They could have still, if they wanted to, announce the Chantel Kendall match on this week's Evolve, not announce it on NXT, so it'd be almost like a surprise, like, oh yeah, she got this match, but oh well, here's a surprise match. She's going to defend the title against her at Gold Rush, but you do it after announcement, so Chantel could be like, oh well, I still get my opportunity. I just don't know who I'm gonna get my opportunity against. If you didn't want to go back and edit everything, I don't know if they advertise everything. I don't know if they're being all taped at the same time or if they're being taped on 2 different weeks. I don't know how that, because it's the week of Thanksgiving and they've been trying to give people time off. So I don't know the taping of NXT. Like they just figure maybe it's going to come out anyway. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be 2 live shows at Madison Square Garden 2 weeks in a row. That I don't know. But yeah, this whole thing, it was sloppy. They could have easily fixed that or even put something on social media or something. But
they didn't.
Yeah,
they didn't. It pisses me the hell off, because if you want Evolve to be a credible show, then you have to talk to the guys who are directing it and editing it, going to the writer station, like, hey, what like, you already done the 4 weeks thing, like, yeah, we already did the 4 weeks, 4 hours, like, all right, fine, what are the things that are gonna happen? Okay, it's gonna be this. Okay, so that means in the next week of NXT we don't talk about it because we have to respect it. But and by the way, I went to Twitter and I went to WWE ID and WWE Evolve and I put it there like, hey, you guys are spoiling this. Like, if I'm going to be that type of Karen that yelps you guys every week, I will do it on Twitter. Because the fact that I want to watch this show in peace without knowing spoilers. I don't care about the NXT High School, Zach Roars, AG. I don't give a crap about that. I give a crap about Evolve. Okay, about Wendy Chu and therapy. About the fact that Chuy Martinez, now it's confirmed in my eyes, he doesn't change shirts per 4 episodes. So every 4 episodes, he has the same shirt, and then he goes on to the next one, and then the next one. Sir, dry cleaning. Anyways, time for the main event.
I was like, how do we segue to that?
I'll say
Dry
I'm
cleaning.
crazy. Okay, dry cleaning.
He said he had that in the chamber. He's like, I'm gonna get this one in.
That's right. Jackson Drake versus Keanu Carver for the NXT for the WWE Evolve Championship. Blake Howard is the announcer. No Kelly Kincaid this week, so now we know it's like 4 weeks Kelly, 4 weeks. Maybe next week it'll be like that, but I'm guessing it's like 4 weeks Kelly, 4 weeks Blake, and then every other one. Oh, that's fine. Blake Howard called Nikita Lions. I'm like, okay, chill the hell out. She ain't Jamaican. All right, chill it out there, buddy. I don't like that. Match starts. They did the announcements. Match starts. Jackson Drake jumps on Keanu Carver in the beginning, like just pelting him, slapping him in the chest kick, slap kick. Then he started becoming cocky, but he kept focusing on the neck and the arm of Keanu. He went to the car. He took Keanu to the outside. He stomped on the hands. He went back to the inside. Every time Keanu would not use the broken arm and use his right arm, just lariat, everything else, did a suplex. He couldn't do it, but used to use his right arm to do a suplex. At one point, Jackson, I think one point I actually have right here. Here we go. Yes. Here we go.
I wonder if they have VIP sections back in the country. Actually, probably on the soft hay patches.
You are insufferable. Just like these two idiots by the champion side.
Why can't you just say their names? Why do you have to call them idiots?
Sorry,
they have names.
You're right. Those two idiots, Brad Baylor and Ricky Smokes. You never know what they're capable of, but I never have questioned how good Jackson Drake is.
I'll put that out there. That's one. I like to call them two idiots. At the same time, this is happening. And this CJ Wolf and Terrell have not seen these buttons. At the same time, this is happening. You see Tay Wilder in the background. Cardella faints. Then Super Sean Legacy pops in, and she's just there. Cardella faints again. So they're looking at the match. Basically, at one point, Ricky Smokes grabs the belt, goes to the top to the apron, tries to hit Keanu with it. Keanu grabs him and does like what I like to call it. I want to call it the crime scene. If you guys object to making new names for it, that's cool. But I want to call it the crime scene, where he hangs his toes on the ropes and then just hits him with the elbow and they fall dead. So when he hit Ricky Smokes, it looked like a crime scene and his body was just like sideways. So I'm like, okay, he's dead.
For real. He just laid out. He was laid out.
Yeah.
Draw the chalk around him.
But I did like that. I did like that even Robert Stone said it. Like, look, if it's not your match and you're grabbing the title that's not yours, this was gonna happen. So I like that Peter like Robert Stone's a dick up until championship matches. He will be respectful to the end. In the end, Brad Baylor grabbed Keanu Carver's hand, banged it on the turnbuckle. On the metal post, and then Jackson Drake did the unaliving for the 1, 2, 3 post match. He's just dancing. I forgot about that post match. I was gonna press this button. I gotta find it now. Where'd you go? It's gone now. Oh yeah, it is gone. My bad. Anyway, post match, they're just standing there all the thing, and Keanu Carver is on the floor. I give this match a B- because why is it the fact that Brooks Jensen, who is 50 pounds bigger than Jackson Drake, did special after special after special, and Keanu got up like a monster, but because Keanu Carver hit his hand one time and did one aliving, he didn't even kick out. Not once, not even trying to. So B- for me. EOD, your thoughts?
I really like the match, and I want to say this might have been the first match on Evolve where Drake looked like a champion when he was fighting. Because, he's a heel, so of course Vampire is gonna do some shenanigans. But for the most part, Jackson Drake held his own, and he was taking it to Keanu in the beginning. He had the hurt arm, and it was kind of weird that he was so afraid of the cast, but Keanu never really used the cast at all during the match. And he was kind of selling the fact that, he had the cast on, but it still was bothering him, was giving him some issues, like certain things he couldn't do, or it would hurt if he did it. I give the match an A because finally Jackson Drake has won. He looked good in the win. Sure, there was a many shenanigans that happened toward the end, but yeah, and I get it, the size difference. That's why I said it was even more impressive because Drake was taking it to him, which was crazy because he was so scared of him. And Drake, as soon as the bell rung, he was taking him into the corner. Blah blah blah. He had his power, but what did Drake say? He's got all the tools, but he don't got the brains and everything. And Drake used his brains and was able to pull out the victory. And now he's the champ still. And I don't know how long he's going to be the champ. So,
and that scares me because before we get CG with Terrell, two things. Keanu Carver did a power bomb, tried to do a power bomb, didn't use his hand, and said, "Screw it, I'm gonna grab him like a log," and then power bomb them.
Yeah, one arm. Yeah,
that was beautiful. Also, thank you for bringing that up. Jackson Drake did a senton basically almost in the middle of the ring, and kind of from a cornered angle. So I was like, "Oh crap!" Like that. And I want to give a shout out to, I think it was Malcolm Muscle. I'll say it in your comments. I ain't no coward to say this. Jackson Drake was dominant throughout the whole match. I'm like, Jackson Drake had VP. The whole match was structured like Keanu Carver could have won if it wasn't for VP. Jackson Drake was beating the crap out of Keanu, but Keanu figured out that I don't need my hand to just destroy you. And he did use the cast once, EOD, to do a lariat. Once. And Jackson Drake kicked out. That people were saying, the power bomb, people were saying that was 3. And that was a beautiful power bomb. Just a shouldered power bomb with one arm. And again, I was pissed. I told Cardi M this. There's a 109-pound difference. So it should be just a foregone conclusion. This guy's dead because there's no weight classes in Evolve. But CJ Wolfie Terrell, your thoughts on the match?
Yeah, as I already figured, he's going to find some way to win, which he got the Vanity Project there helping him out, which I already knew. We're going, 3-1. And then, it was kind of odd though that Keanu didn't kick out of that, but his hand hit the corner, and you get hit by the unalive, and didn't kick out. Like I don't know if you're tied out from earlier though, but it's still kind of odd though, still. But I get the matchup B-. Yeah, because it's just it's weird. It was weird, but I was hoping he would won though.
Even though the match was decent for what it was, because I do like Keanu Carver. I also like Jackson Drake. That's the Carolina Reaper. That's my boy, and he is the Evolve champion. But it still don't change the fact that NXT spoiled it for me.
Yes. Why?
NXT spoiled it the night before Evolve came on. So I'm gonna get his match a C+.
Yeah.
Because I was just watching the match waiting for the result. Like, okay, how is Jackson Drake gonna win? Because they announced that he has a championship match the second week against Sean Legacy the second week of Gold Rush. So it's like, so y'all just spoiling stuff now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Even though the match was pretty decent, I'm gonna have to give it a C+ because I wasn't invested. And it was the main event. And it was a good main event.
Yeah, all they had to do was say, Sean, you have an opportunity in 2 weeks for the Evolve Championship against the winner of the match. That's all. That's all you had to do. Still have advertise the match, just say that because Evolve comes on and NXT's live, even if that might have been taped, but you can tape it the same day or whatever. Just say that a little bit.
Saying, like, bro, y'all couldn't throw in a quick Sean Legacy at Gold Rush for half, have the match card still the way it is, but he would have a Gold Rush match against the winner of the Evolve Championship match.
Right.
That takes place tomorrow. Like, y'all couldn't do that.
Or even tell Drake. Yeah, or even tell Drake, like, okay, you'll defend against Sean Legacy if you can get past. That's all. Just a couple extra words would have fixed all of that.
Right.
So. But of course they lazy. They couldn't even get Tyler Breeze render right.
Oh, jeez, what
Yeah.
is he?
No, here's what he said. Like, no, he's right to
Yeah.
say the discrepancies. Like, thank you for bringing all this up because this is the point. It tells us that NXT writers are. You're right, Terrell. They're freaking lazy because this has already been recorded, edited, and 4 weeks in advance. 4 freaking weeks in advance. And
like
you
y'all couldn't
called,
y'all had like y'all couldn't get a current render of Tyler Breeze for Homecoming. That like I know
that was that was
but dang,
crazy.
y'all could just go back to Black and Gold Tyler Breeze and get an old render. Like he literally, come on now, come on y'all.
Black and Gold.
Y'all used the last render he had.
Right.
Yeah.
As
No,
if
that
y'all
man
ain't got
only
no
like
photographs on file or anything, or just pull him. Hey, come do a photo shoot real quick.
And you
Like,
know
come
he
on,
down
man.
for it. Come on now.
And you know he gonna be down for a photo shoot. This is Tyler Breeze we talking about.
Breezy.
He's windy now because he's old. But I want to say this.
But yeah, that sucked. Like they literally did 2 spoilers. Just it's like they was ready to spoil it or something. I don't know. It was real. The atmosphere was really weird with the whole Laney Reed situation. Goes off commercial break. All right, y'all, this is just in. I'm like, bro, I know they're not finna. Oh, they did it. They announced Laney Reed and they just announced Jackson Drake and Sean Legacy.
But
the Lady Reed one wasn't as egregious because we didn't know about the Chantel thing, so that's what made it even worse. It's like y'all didn't even have to announce that at NXT at all, and y'all could just pop up on Gold Rush and just had that match. Be like, oh, you know, you're talking. We're gonna have this match. You could still have the whole same setup and everything, just not announce it's gonna happen. Gold Rush happens. Like, hey, remember when I dropped you? Whatever. No, I want my match. Or in just call it an impromptu match at Gold Rush. That's all. That's all you have to do.
And guess what? Even worse, like everyone from Evolve, all I have to do is watch what happened in NXT, and then next week just go to Evolve after this match, slap Kendall Gray in the face, and you'll have a match next week in NXT. Because in Evolve, you have to work for that right to fight Kendall Gray, but in NXT, slap a bitch, get a match. That's how it is.
Yep.
I have to admit, what she jumped in that was pretty cool.
It was. But I want to say this too. But before we get out of here, shout out to DT2 and everyone that's watching. We have been saying this. We have been prophesizing this, that Sean Legacy was going to get a title match. Sean Legacy was going to go after. We said this. This is not what we meant. He does not deserve the belt right now. I hate to say it. He's been doing a couple wins. I get that. But you are not there yet. You still have to do the Thatcher thing. You still have to fight Keanu. You haven't done that. So why are you getting the and guess what? If you take the belt off Jackson Drake just for them 3 to go to Evolve, that's a major chunk out of Evolve.
Oh, you mean NXT?
Yeah. The NXT gets them, and Jackson Drake has already like acclimated his misogynist. He gave a little hint. When Ava was talking, so that means he's gonna like slowly bring that in, and then Ava's daddy's gonna come in like, you're gonna talk like Mad Men, like, no, you're not Jeff Ham. Don't do that, dude. No, but I will say this, John Legacy, I if you win, great, and Terrell said it. He's like the new John Cena. That's great. Keanu Carver deserves a championship. We cannot. If he's still there and he's just a monster with no brains, let him have the belt. We know Harlan Lewis is coming back. Stop acting like he's coming back. Like it or not, you tested Thea. You tested out his girlfriend. Now you get, come on now, don't do this. Don't do that.
Yeah,
go on.
Yeah, I know a couple of months ago I had cracked jokes about Sean Legacy when he was beefing with Inoue. Shout out to Inoue. And I had cracked a joke like who you think you is? You think you the next John Cena, huh? You think you gonna be the next John Cena? But to see them actually like booking him in that type of like role as a John Cena, and it's not bad. Like I know people be like, oh no, stop comparing these new wrestlers to the old school. It's an insult, or just different like that. Just let them be their own person, bro. Everything in this world is not gonna be original. Okay, originality will never be. As much as people try to put that narrative out there, it would never be. If I want to compare someone to somebody else, I would do that. Okay. I can't do that. It's not an insult to say that Sean Legacy is the next John Cena. Hell, I wish I could be the next John Cena. Hell, John Cena was our Goku. But anyway.
He was.
But no,
He
yeah, and
was.
nobody
really
said and
was.
nobody said nothing about that. Nobody said nothing about him being compared to Superman.
For real.
But no, man, Sean Legacy is dope. And to see them put him in this role, man, it's pretty decent. But I do understand where Mr. Invisible comes from when he says that Sean Legacy's according to Evolve, it's not fair that he gets a title shot right now because he still has some stuff to clear up with Timothy Thatcher. He still got some stuff to prove to Timothy, I guess. But hey, just like Timothy said, he's been watching. You ain't got no cell phone. How you been watching?
Right. What? Yeah. TV. Shoot, maybe get. How you work
Exactly.
TV?
Exactly. I get it. Like he's doing the clips with Carl and everything else on Twitter and Instagram. I get that too. It's Gal. It's getting all this shine, and they're setting it up for a tag team so they can. Again, if you're setting it up for a tag team, bring out the tag team belts. If we're gonna get Ariana Grace as a GM, which I don't like that. I really don't. I kind of wanted Robert Stone to be it, but again, we still get him on commentary, so it's a good trade-off. We lose a chance for a heel Robert Stone to shine as GM, but we get a freaking Grace, I guess. Sure. I'm not happy. If the camera was on, you'll see my just disgust in this, honestly. I'm like, I told Cardi M, you think I'm disgusted with Chewy? Hold my beer, because I'm about to go hard on freaking Adriana Razor. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I pressed that button. I got pressed it. Here we go.
I think she'll do a good job. I've seen her in the role like on reality wrestling. I think she'll do a good job.
I hope so. I hope
she was like
so.
a guest. She was a guest GM, I think, on Glory, their other show. So.
Which, by the way, Robert Stone brought up the Big Jaw thing again. So I think Big Jaw's gonna come out again soon, maybe like the next couple of weeks. Because again, it's good. But ladies and gentlemen, EOD final score of the show. This is a short episode. Shout out to Coach. We miss you. We loved your commentary. Hope you have a great day tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Overall, I'll have to give it A- because, like Terrell was saying, that spoiling of the match. Like I was watching, it was a really good match, but I was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I was like, no, they just spoiled the match and everything the night before. So I would have gave it an A if I didn't know going in who was going to win that match. The whole show, I would have gave it an A, but it's like A-. So
okay. All right, Terrell, CJ Wolfie.
I'll give it a B. Just straight B. The spoilers messed it up for the show for me.
Yeah, I'll give it a B plus. I mean, it was a solid show, but it's just that the spoiling of the main event was just mind-boggling. Like I couldn't wrap my head around it. I literally thought about it all night.
Yeah, not just a regular match, a championship match was spoiled. That's
I'm trying to tell you, man.
They won't spoil us, Nikita. They won't spoil us the other matches, but they're spoiled. And ladies and gentlemen, and Evolve. I know you're watching us. You listen to all 7 of podcasts that are listening to this. Like there's only 7 of us, dude. Just do it right. Like just talk to the writers. It's not that hard to call them and say, hey, we're doing this for the next couple of weeks. If you're gonna do the Nikita thing, fine. Doing the Thatcher thing, fine. Like the story. Ever since people have left, it seems like there's a weird flux of storylines, and they're trying to put it back together. I get that, but we want a tag team belt, and at the least, if you're gonna keep these people and bring a little bit more, there has to be, and I'm not saying this now, maybe in season 4, there has to be a secondary title for the men and women. There has to be. There has to be a North American for the men at least, so you can show off the workers and then show off the talkers. Sean Tillman, like I was gonna say this. Carly Bright, maybe not now, can be an Evolved champion, but in season 3 and 4, it can be a secondary champion easily, so that she can lead her way up to the championship. That's what I think.
And to the staff and to the wrestling talent of Evolve. Hey, let me tell y'all something, man. What y'all doing with Evolve is phenomenal. Yeah. And don't let nobody tell y'all otherwise. Don't let these narrow-minded content creators that be like, oh, I'm not gonna watch it. It's on Tubi. I don't know none of the wrestlers. There's a
Get to
whole
know 'em.
bunch of donkey dog crap.
We didn't
And
know
as
any
my
of the wrestlers
man,
when we started, so
right,
For real.
you'll learn.
Watch it.
we didn't know none of the
Right.
wrestlers. We didn't know none of the wrestlers when we started. I started watching WCW. First time ever watching it. I told them the story as well in 19. Hey, Bash at the Beach 96 was my first time ever watching it. Didn't know who these people was. But I'm gonna tell you something. I tuned in. So in real time with Evolve, you're getting to know these wrestlers. That's the difference. We're getting to know them in real time, y'all. We seeing them in real time. Not, oh, it's episode 500. And it's like, oh, we got to go do our research on them. No, we actually seeing them right here in real time, y'all. For real. So just enjoy the show. Get with it.
And it's
Before it's too
free.
late. Don't wait. Don't wait
it's
5
free.
years. Don't
free
wait
on
5
Tubi.
years. Hey, come on now, y'all. Don't wait 5 years from now and be like, oh dang, I should have been there from the beginning. Oh, who is this on NXT? Who is this on the main roster? Oh yeah, they was back in Evolve when we was watching it. We or in the indies, EOD the wise man, he be seeing them live on the indies. Go to some of these indie shows.
Yep.
We got indie shows in our local cities. I got friends in the indies. Support them before they become supernovas. Support them before they get the bag. Because my man, the myth, the legend. What's my boy name? Mr. Alabama is going to be running wild on the main roster. Throwing people off stages, through tables and everything. I'm ready to see, man, boy, I'm ready to see that man become a hardcore legend.
Oh, you
For real.
No, you're right. You're right. I want to say this. I give this overall show. Actually, it's just a B. It was a B because of the spoilers. I didn't like that. Well, B plus. Like the spoiler for the main event. For the main event is very atrocious. Like you just 30 again. You could be Hawkeye and shoot 36 times and hit that bullseye. Sometimes you're gonna miss. I get that.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you're gonna miss. That's great. I mean, not great, but that's something that's life. But 38. That's gonna be Cali versus PJ Vasa. It's going to be the Necessary Roughness, aka the Diesel Brothers, aka Wet Hair, Dry Hair, aka Tall Genetic Freaks that were freaks, are gonna fight a mystery tag team. And Kendall is gonna fight Laney Reed in NXT Gold Rush. Lottie freaking da. Ladies and gentlemen, this was Evolve Podcast. Before we go, we'll say our socials. I want to give a shout out to the DRCW show, affiliates of Wrestling Soup. We'll see them soon. Hopefully to talk about us, as like always. Thank you for that. And the door is always open, so you guys can pop in and just have to talk about this. I want to give a shout out to Cardi M, the Invisible Woman. I want to give a shout out to Coach FCHW. His review again, Coach, forever on YouTube. Cali and VJ Vasa, a big meaty match. I should have said that online. End quote. Coach FCHW. And everybody else, D-Walk, Kane, DT2 and him, Joe BNCO, we all love you. EOD, say your socials, please.
All right, you can find me at Linktree /EndOfDays33, where you can find the EOD 33 Wrestling Hubs, where I do my wrestling stuff. I got a video game YouTube page, movie review YouTube page. All of it's listed, TikTok, all the social medias on Linktree /EndOfDays33. So check it out.
Nice. Thank you. Terrell, CJ Wolfie.
Well, you can find my links on Linktree. It's on Linktree/CJ Wolfie15. You'll see all my YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and all others. And you can go give me a like and subscribe.
You can also find me on Linktree /ForRealTerrell. And all of my links will be there for Instagram, YouTube. We'll be working on some stuff. We have a couples channel on YouTube as well called For Real Love. We finally did our YouTube together a couple of months ago. And you could, find all of our socials down in the description of this here video. Oh yeah. Shout out to the team. Shout out to PUWF. Shout out to the family. Shout out everybody. One love, y'all. Shout out to all the viewers. Shout out to all the viewers.
Hey.
Encore, please.
And shout out to the Vanity Project.
Okay, hold on now. No. Well, you said the name, so we gotta. Yeah,
you found the button.
I found it. Here we go.
Living your life like you're thirsty. Living your life like you're thirsty.
Oh yeah, man. And shout out to all of y'all for watching us live on this post show, because y'all make it all possible and y'all make it fun. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. So there's only 7 of us. There's only 7 of us, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep it only 7. And I swear to God, if freaking post wrestling, all these big guys, we're gonna start to evolve now. Nah, Bobby, get out of here and go to NWA. They have plenty of people that go have fun over there. Have a good night, everybody. That's exactly. Stay healthy, stay happy, and remember this: we love wrestling, we love you too. But Chewy, take a bath. Goodbye, bye.
Thanks for watching, and remember, like, subscribe, comment, leave your thoughts down below, and all links are in the description. See you next time where we can evolve together. Coquito out.